So lately my life has been one complete bore, but let's talk about a bright spot, which was Beyonce's Renaissance tour. Let's discuss. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Beasley here. I hope you all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. So no excuses, but if you guys are new to my channel, there is usually a slowdown in videos and content rolling out because I'm either busy with work, school, but at this point I'm busy with both, you guys. Like, I'm in a class for my MBA. It has really been kicking my ass, but you know, to my surprise, like last week they asked me to join the Honor Society, and I was really like, me? Beasley? Like, wow, I'm honored because, y'all, to keep it all real with you guys, like, I take maybe like 1 or 2 classes a semester, and I literally have one toenail into this MBA program, so I'm really surprised they sought me out to join, so I'm in that thing. But y'all, to my surprise, I was there night 1 at Beyonce's Renaissance tour, and when I tell you guys, it was the right thing that I needed at the right time in my life. So y'all, I'm gonna talk about my day heading up to the Renaissance tour, so if you find that to be a bore, just go ahead and skip to the part where I talk about the tour. So first off, you guys, I'm immensely blessed and thankful to God and my cousin DJ, because he is the very reason, these two men, God and my cousin, are the reason I ended up at this tour for free. For free. I didn't pay for anything, and I'm just like, bitch, how? Me and my cousin, we had the same birthday. He went to go see Beyonce in Tampa for his birthday, while I stayed down here and went to a bar and just joined up with some friends and played. He was in Tampa by himself, saw her by himself, and he loved the moment in the concert so much that he wanted to see it with somebody that he just holds near and dear to his heart. And out of all of our family members, he chose me, Beasley. He saw the show in Tampa because he literally got the tickets the night before. You know, there was like a big old TikTok, like a viral TikTok where the person spilled the tea that if you wait the day of and just buy the tickets at the box office, the price will completely go down, like go down immensely. So he did that for the Tampa location, but for the Houston location, he was actually bidding on them. You know, there was like this girl giving away 2 tickets on Twitter for about roughly $1,200, which was a steal, because the tickets that we got were worth about $2,500 each, you guys, and we were like on the left side of the stage, and like right smack dab in the middle. They were great seats. They were seats where you could see literally everything. I literally didn't find out until Saturday morning that my cousin got the tickets. He hit me up in the morning, and I was just immensely ecstatic, immensely excited. But at the same time, I was filled with a lot of anxiety because, if you guys don't know, I'm a counter manager for MAC Cosmetics at Nordstrom. And baby, I already knew leading up to that day, it was going to be the Super Bowl of makeup artistry. Y'all, leading up until Saturday, I had so much anxiety because I just knew we were going to be immensely slammed. Like, we were slammed. Even with the fact that we had appointments, we had so many people walking up trying to get their makeup done, and we had to turn so many people away. We turned away at least 16 girls trying to get their faces done. It was a lot. I did about like 6 faces that day. Like, I was a rookie makeup artist. And, you know, sidebar, for the girls and the guys that shop at MAC Cosmetics, why does MAC bring out so much just anger and vitriol within the consumers, the customers? Like, why do the customers get so impatient, angry, and they just have no sympathy? Like, I was just like, dear God. Like, this one girl, she was at my counter. I had literally just got done doing a face, and she was standing there. This girl was bald-headed, looked like Ducky Thought, and I was looking at her. I'm like, how can I help you, girl? And she was like, I need my brows done. And I was like, well, can you come back in 30 minutes because I have another appointment coming? And she was standing there with her arms crossed like, I'm not going anywhere until somebody does my brows. And I looked at her like, the fuck you are? And I walked the fuck off. So I walked completely off on her ass and she just disappeared. But baby, we were doing makeup from the time I got there to the time I left. I actually ended up staying 30 minutes over the time, you guys. We were swamped. Like, and now granted, I'm a rookie makeup artist, so 6 faces may not seem like a lot to do, but for me, that was a lot. On top of applying lashes to some of the girls in between and matching them with concealer. Like, it was a lot going on. I didn't leave that counter. I only left that counter once, and it was to take a piss, and that's it. But y'all, I had to like rush after that. I had to rush home, go home, quickly change. Mind you, I'm very like sticky and sweaty. Didn't get to take a shower. Was wearing like leather pants all day. Not leather, pleather, but baby, I had to hurry up and eat. And then I realized once I sat down to eat, it's time for me to leave. Had to go rush 30 minutes to get to my cousin's house. And then on top of that, my coworker was so gracious to let us park in his complex. His complex was right down the street from NRG, so we had to rush to get there. Y'all, we parked at the complex and then we called an Uber. And then we were walking out of the gates and these 2 girls were like, are y'all going to the Renaissance tour? And I was like, yeah. They're like, can we ride with y'all? I was like, sure, why the hell not? My Uber driver wasn't coming, but luckily those 2 girls had already called an Uber as well, so I just canceled my ride and hopped in theirs because they were literally right down the street. But y'all, as soon as we got in the Uber lady's phone died. She had this big booty ass Android phone and that shit died on her, y'all. Even with the battery pack, that shit died on her. With the removable battery, the shit died. But we got in her little putt-putt vehicle and we literally gave her directions. It was like, girl, the stadium's down the street. Just fucking drive down this street and take a left and then we're there. And then they blocked off a certain part of the blockade. So she was really trying to take us all the way around the damn feeder. Now, if you guys are from Houston, y'all know how long these feeder roads are. So it was just like, no, girl. Like, I even told her, I'm like, look, we can walk. Like, I don't even know if the meter was running. Like, that Uber probably didn't get paid for it, but we had to get out and walk. We walked, me and my cousin were walking so fast, we left them other 2 girls in the dust. So we walked up to the stadiums, took a piss, got some drinks, found our seats, and we were good and ready to go. But the crazy thing is, y'all, there must have been something going on backstage because Beyonce didn't hit the stage until like 10 o'clock. We got to the stadium, like we got to our seats around like 7:40, probably like 8 o'clock, closer to 8 o'clock. She did not hit that stage until like damn near 10, like 9:50-ish. Now, we can't talk about the Renaissance tour without talking about the fashion. Now, I'm going to keep this brief and just talk about like the 3 outfits that I loved and stood out to me because when I talk about fashion, I can do a whole entire separate video. But baby, she first hit the stage in this beautiful like polka dot number. It had like a huge, like a long slit and it had like a rose like right in the hip area, like a white rose. She looked gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I don't know who did her makeup for the tour, but I loved it. Like, the thing about Beyonce and Sir John, like, her makeup is very simple, very light. Like, she had like a black wing and some like pink glitter eyeshadow. It was gorgeous and it was like a neutral pink lip. She just looked phenomenal and she looked how she liked to look like herself. My second favorite outfit is when she came out of her little robot transformation and she comes to the stage and she's like, welcome to Renaissance. It was like a silver, very like glittery leotard. Like a normal Beyonce leotard, but it was very shimmery and vibrant and she just looked amazing. And even with the I'm That Girl part in the very beginning when she sung I'm That Girl, she had like one of her dancers come on and give her like this big poofy pink fur jacket and a hat. Just gorgeous, like gorgeous. Like she literally pulled up and her clothes looked so good because she's in that hoe. And then my last favorite outfit of the night also is her infamous like long pants leotard where I call it the Aphrodite leotard because it happens when she's singing inside of like a clamshell And you know, it has the black hands here and then the other black hand on the vagina. She wore a gold one that night, which I think was the best out of all three because she either wears like a red one and also a silver one. I saw that she wore the red one on the second night, but I was happy to see it on the first night because that gold was everything. One thing about this tour was the fact that I really feel like Beyonce just soaked up the emotion from her hometown, because in the very beginning when she was singing all her ballads in that polka dot dress, she was on the verge of crying. Like, she was on the verge of like being brought to tears. And I can only imagine, because to be in your hometown and to just receive the immense amount of praise and love, that has to bring you to tears. That has to be an amazing heartfelt feeling, because that stadium was packed. Like, packed completely out. Another moment when she was also on the verge of crying is when Blue hit that stage, and I almost started crying too when I saw Blue really just out there getting it. Like, it's really, like, it's amazing to see your offspring literally be your mini-me. Like, you literally groom them and like morph them into possibly one day be a better version of Beyonce, because that's where Blue Ivy is well on the way to be. Like, I don't know what they do behind the scenes, but they got Normani out the way, they got Chloe out the way, and Victoria Monet is not really in the way. But I feel like they want Beyonce's daughter, Blue Ivy, to be the next Beyonce, if you get my drift. I will point out one thing about Blue. She was like on the verge of crying when she stopped performing, like when she was done dancing. She took her earpiece out and she was just so gracious. But I pointed that out on my Instagram. And my friend who went to the Dallas show pointed out that she did the same exact thing. So I'm just like, Beyonce, you got this girl acting. She also did the same thing on the second night too. So I'm just like, I'm definitely on to you. Of course, another thing that I loved about the tour were the dancers. You know, they had the infamous Honey there. I didn't really see Honey until like towards the end when he came out and did his own like dance break. Like, there was a time period at the end where they showcased like all the dancers that just doing the damn thing and really like putting themselves out there and showing like what they can really do, especially on the ballroom scene. And then on top of that, if you guys don't know, Beyonce for the most part like got rid of some of her old dancers. Most notably Ashley Everett, who was her former dance captain for so many years. I think there's like a new white girl that's a dance captain. She was doing the damn thing. And also like the returning twins, the infamous twins, they were amazing. There was a point where both of them like ran out to the stage and they crawled out, like they crawled up this pole, and then they hoist themselves up and they were like going back and forth. Like the pole was going like back and forth, and that shit was damn near terrifying. I'm like, kudos to them. And then one of the best moments of the night is when she performed I'm a Savage with Megan Thee Stallion, and Megan Thee Stallion came out and she was like showing out, twerking, rapping her part, but she low-key was like too excited to where she was just like, I love you, Beyonce. Like, she was supposed to say her line, but she was just like, I love you, Beyonce. It was cute to see, you know. I still have my little mini issues with Megan, but it was like a great moment for her. I honestly thought she was going to open for her, especially because they hit the stage so damn late. But I will say it was a cute little brief moment to see. And along with Megan Thee Stallion, this Houston night, the first night, probably both nights, but mainly the first night, there was an abundance of celebrities in attendance. Now, I know there were a lot of celebrities that came out for the LA show, but I think she had the most celebrities at the Houston show in her hometown, you guys. You know, to my surprise, Jay-Z was there. I guess, you know, it's a big family affair in Houston, so Jay-Z was there. All of the DC girls were there. Destiny's Child, LaToya, Latavia, Kelly Rowland, Michelle, they were all there. Tiana Taylor was there. Bun B, Slim Thug, they were there. I think they were there both nights. Who else? Lizzo, Big Lizzo, she was there. And I may be missing a few people, but also to my surprise, Normani was there too. Like, all the celebrities were like in this big like stage area where it was like a big VIP area, kind of like in the back corner where they could like see, like everybody could see them. But I think Latoya and Latavia were mainly like in the middle area. And Normani, to my surprise, was like not that far from us. I didn't see that Normani was there up until today when she posted on Instagram like her outfit and everything. I was just like, wow, like damn girl, where you been? But overall, it was a great show from start to finish. Of course, I've been to a lot of Beyonce concerts, like mainly in the past when she first went solo and then the Destiny Child girls got back together for the second time. That's when I mainly went to like Beyonce's concerts. But like somewhere along the way when they got like immensely expensive, that's when I just stopped going. But y'all, this tour was a time, and for the first time, I even got some tour merch. I had to get this right here. And y'all, this isn't a bullshit fan. Like, this will really, really give you some good cold wind. Actually, my cousin got this for us. I didn't even ask for anything. He went to go get like some t-shirts, and he came back with 2 fans. The funny thing is, we even had a straight man next to us there with his girlfriend who taught us how to use this damn fan. Every time you like get it down, you don't want to stop doing this. Heated. But y'all, once again, I have to talk about manifestation because I literally manifested these tickets and this experience. I remember way back in like either March or April, I prayed to God. I was like, God, I want to go to this concert, but I don't want to pay for it. And what I literally did is I prayed for it, I said it, and I forgot it. That's literally how you manifest things. You ask, you set, you believe, and you let it go. That's what I did, and bam, I ended up at the show. I once again have to give a big shout out to my cousin because I haven't even had a man do this for me. Get me some Beyonce concert tickets, bitch, for free. I mean, of course, I bought him, like, you know, some dinner afterwards, but still, like, to keep it all the way real, you guys, your boy is struggling financially, so there is just no fucking way in good hell I should even have been at that concert. But thanks to my cousin DJ and the grace of God, I ended up seeing Beyonce. Baby, now I'm trying to manifest $90 million, but it's crazy. If you just believe, you will achieve. That sounds really cliche to say, but baby, put it out there and you will get your way. But yeah, y'all, I had an immensely great time. I loved it. I cherished it. It is a moment and a memory in my head and my heart that I will hold near and dear for the rest of my life. Like Beyonce is it. Beyonce is it. And I gotta keep it real with you guys. After this tour, when it comes to Beyonce, I really do think like this is it. Like, I really think it's it. Like, I really think she's either gonna bow out gracefully or baby, the world is about to end pretty soon. So this was like the last big hoorah, go out with a bang. But y'all, when I say to the people that think Beyonce is overrated, like come the fuck on. Like, be for fucking real. This girl is the shit. She has it. Is she one of the best entertainers of all time? Yes. Is she right up there with Michael Jackson? Yes. Is she still a devil worshiper? Yes. But at the same time, she is amazing. Amazing, immensely talented. I love Beyonce, and she is the #1 entertainer to this day. But those are my views. Please let me know what you guys think. If you have been to the Renaissance Tour, what was your experience? Did you have a great time? Baby, it is worth every single dime. But those are my views. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to come back at you guys with some more content.